Easy, fine.
Testa. Keep on time. Keep on time. See this man. Yes. Go, come on. Come on, do that, finish out! Do that, finish out!
I'd like to say good job to them. They've succeeded in organizing something like this, and everyone seems to be happy to partake in the event. I myself am also happy, and they should keep up with what they're doing. It's quite interesting. Everyone seems to be motivated, and it's going well, and I thank God for the position I placed. Hopefully I get to my goals and then become an Olympian in future.
The game of today is really impressive and really great, and the game, I hope that will go a greater height, and the holders of this game, God will bless them, and the game is very, very good. As you can see, it's not by anything, it's by God doing and by training. Before you be a winner, you must train hard, and before you make it in life, you must have a goal and you must have a point. This is what I want to be, and this is what I be. I barely win the game because I hardly train, but by the help of God, I won the race. Thank God.
Positively surprised with the whole outcome of this competition today. Because it's the first time we're doing it, we had a lot of preparation going into it, getting the kids involved, getting the kids invited, getting the officials involved, and all the general preparation. But I am really surprised. The turnout is amazing. My motivation is the children. Because children don't just play only handball, they play different sports. So I started with handball because handball is what I know. I played professional handball, I played handball in Nigeria, I played for Nigeria, I'm known in handball in Nigeria, so that is what I know. Even in Germany, I'm known in handball in Germany. So but I started with handball, but our plan is all sports in Nigeria. We are also into helping kids with scholarships, education. We want to help kids who don't have the means, parents, family who don't have the means to help their children go to school. There are lots of this kind of families in Nigeria.
While they are showing some athletics for you, at least the young ones out there, they were able to compete. So happy to compete against one another at the event at the Abiola Stadium over the weekend. Welcome you on the show, 360 Sport on Trust TV. I am Adeni Ajishafe. We just have to quickly take you around the world of sport. Yes, World Cup is still there, it's ongoing, and a lot of shocking moments at the World Cup. But before we go to the World Cup scene, let's quickly look at Nigerian stories, where Nigerian team, the handball team, under 18 and under 20 boys, they did well. Nigeria emerged champions of under 18, under 20 International Handball Trophy Tournament, African Zone 3, over there in Cote d'Ivoire, precisely in Abidjan. They were able to win the 2 games, the final of this tournament, African Zone 3 qualifiers. And we are so happy for the team Nigeria, the 2 teams, under 18, under 20. 20, defeating the host nation, Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire hosted the competition, and they also got beat by Nigerian team. Well, good one for under 18, under 20 and ball team, Coach Emeka and Coach Fidelis Obi. Proud men right now for the fact that they were able to do this. And for the Handball Federation of Nigeria, good job there for us to be able to qualify for the IHF challenge that will be coming up over there in Congo Brazzaville. IHF Trophy Challenge will be coming up there, and right now the two teams from Nigeria have both qualified after winning against Cote d'Ivoire in under 18, under 20 handball competition. Congratulations to the two teams there. Now, still talking about sport in Nigeria, let's go to the National Sports Festival that will be starting precisely on Wednesday. But from today, arrival of all the 36 states and the FCT actually being expected. 36 states and FCT right now, they will be converging Delta State precisely in Asaba. According to Delta State government, 2022 National Sports Festival we hold as scheduled according to the state government, assuring Nigerians. Well, we saw what happened like a week or 2 weeks ago, where a session of that particular stadium to be used actually had issues. But right now they are saying yes, they are ready to host the whole 36 states at the FCT. The National Sports Festival, we have 14,000 athletes competing against one another. You have 36 states, about 30 different sports where medals will also be fight for. Well, good one there coming from the National Sports Festival, and it will be happening live in Asaba. 36 states fighting. Who will actually lead the pack this particular year? The last time it was Delta State, who actually run away with over 150 gold medals in that particular encounter that took place in Edo State. Well, giving you some hints concerning Nigerian sport. And now we have to go international. World Cup is the in thing. We have to talk about it. We start with the FIFA World Cup round 2 result for Saturday. Yes, games were played on Saturday. Let's look at the result of that as it happened. Tunisia against Australia. Duke scoring for Australia in the 23rd minute. And you have Poland against Saudi Arabia. Well, Saudi Arabia fought so hard. Zielinski and Lewandowski scoring for Poland. You have France defeating Denmark 2-1, courtesy of Mbappe, who scored a brace in 61st and 86th minutes. Christensen scoring to pull one back. And Argentina, Lionel Messi, Fernandez making it 2-0 against the Mexican team in that particular encounter. Having the studio, Vincent O'Hara, I brought you to at least come and talk about how you predicted on Saturday. Let's have the scoreline again so that you can look at what you predicted. Maybe you actually get right or not. Well, still looking at that, Australia, Tunisia. I remember you said Australia.
I said Australia definitely, and they came true for me.
Good one, but for Poland and Saudi Arabia.
Poland. Actually, I was so disappointed with Saudi Arabia. Though they played well, but I was expecting them they should be battling the euphoria of that win against Argentina. But when they came in, actually they played very well. But I think a very
Poland scored.
They very determined Poland side that they know what they want. So when they got to the field, win was just their language. They just want to get the win and get the 3 points. That was it for just Poland. And everything worked out well for them. Yes.
Well, good one for Lewandowski, scoring his first goal.
Yeah, first World Cup goal. Also assist too.
Then France, Denmark, a game that it was fantastic for Kylian Mbappe.
I'm already tipping Kylian Mbappe as a player of the tournament. It was fantastic. The energy for me was just too much. Denmark, they couldn't hold it. Though I was predicting Denmark that day. If you see our last conversation we had here, I was predicting Denmark to raise an upset, but it didn't work out. But Kylian Mbappe for me, player of the tournament for me so far.
Player of the tournament for you so far. Vincent is actually talking there. Argentina-Mexico was a game that, yes, attention was on that game because Argentina lost against Saudi Arabia first game, and then Mexico, knowing fully well that they know how to play themselves. People were expecting Mexico to pull up a surprise, but they never did.
Yeah, Mexico, they play a kind of ball I call fear of God in my language. When you want to play an opposition where you don't know what to do at a precise time. I think they gave Argentina too much respect. So coming into it, at a point, they feel, yeah, we can actually do it, but it came too late. That Enzo Fernandez goal of the tournament so far, that goal was mad. Was fantastic. Fantastic play from them. Generally, I gave it to Messi.
Lionel Messi, the man of the moment, at least carrying the entire squad on his shoulder now, trying to see how they can better the lot at the World Cup. They won 2-0 in that particular game. We've been looking at the result of Saturday. Tunisia, Australia. So painful for Tunisia, because you look at maybe, you know, they will be able to at least get a draw. The first game they played was a draw. They had 1 point, and against Australia should have been better if they have been able to play a draw.
What a shambolic display from Tunisia. I think coming from what the first draw they saw against Denmark should be a motivation for them. But they came into the match, they were so relaxed. The first 20 minutes was very poor. They were even lucky not to concede more goals. But I was so disappointed with their play. There was no sign of. They are not ready to win the game. They didn't play as if they want to win. And Australia needed it most, and they took the day.
They got it. Poland, Saudi Arabia. Like you said, really, Saudi Arabia played their heart out.
Played a very good football.
But the goals never came. They lost a penalty. They did everything they could. It didn't just happen the way it happened against Argentina. What really happened to Saudi Arabia?
I think their pattern going front was a bit skeptical for them. They were playing. They had the possession. At the point they were having 76 to 20 against Poland. So going front was very hard for them to break the resilience Poland team down. And Poland, I think Poland just wanted the win. 3 points was important to them. I don't care if you play me or not. I just want the 3 points, and they got it.
And they got it. Looking at the World Cup there, good one for Poland, who were able to at least get the 3 points at stake against hard fighting Saudi Arabia. So painful. They fought very hard. Well, they couldn't get it. Right now, let's just turn the table. Well, talking about France, Denmark, you look at Mbappe is really edging his name in gold so far in this competition. He has really done well, getting a brace in this game where you don't have Benzema, and then you have the experienced Olivier Giroud and all of them. But for Mbappe, this has really been a wonderful time for him.
Yeah, a wonderful tournament indeed. This is his second World Cup, and it's already equaling some great records. Like, it has 8 goals already at 23. So that's a very
Messi, Diego Maradona. So it's trailing Ronaldo by just a goal or thereabout.
So there's a great possibility that he will beat all the record. He's doing well for them. In the absence of Benzema, he's actually doing well for them. And Giroud also breaking all-time goal scorer. He started playing for France at the age of 25, and he's equaling Henry's record, who started playing for France at the age of 18. So good one for France.
Good one for France. Now, quickly, let's run through the table. Group C and D, as we quickly look at how it went down, how it's standing right now, who will stay, who will go out. Poland in Group C, they are now topping with 4 points. Argentina as second, 3 points. You have Saudi Arabia 3 points, Mexico 1 point. It means the fight is down to the last game.
Yes. That group is so tight. Even Mexico can still qualify from that group. Poland, if they decide to lose their last match, they decide to go out of the group. So the group is very tight. For sure, Argentina are going to qualify.
Argentina will be facing Poland next.
Yes.
So Argentina, Poland, if both of them play draw,
both of them.
It's risky.
It's very risky for Argentina.
Yes.
Because 5 points will be enough for Poland. A draw for Poland is okay for them. But Argentina is a must-win game for them, because they know when they play draw 4 points, what if Mexico win, or what if Saudi Arabia win convincingly. So
if Saudi Arabia should beat Mexico, it means
that means 6 points. They can even top the group, depending what is happening.
Argentina must fight to win. What's the way to go?
It
Poland
must be a win-win-win for them.
A win-win-win for Argentina. If they really want to move on, the Albiceleste are really fighting hard. Second on the table right now, behind Poland, Saudi Arabia third, and Mexico are standing fourth there. What a group, tough one in that group. And also, let's look at Group D as it's standing. France, yes, they've made it 6 points. They can decide to trade the last game.
Yeah, the first team to qualify to the next round in the World Cup, France. So automatically they are qualified already. Australia, I think I was surprised. I knew they were going to win at Tunisia anyway, but Denmark, I still see Denmark coming out of that group. I don't know what it's telling me is that Denmark
I wish Tunisia could have still fight hard.
They lost their chance.
If they can win the last game, it is very possible. Yeah. But against France could be very tough. But who knows?
Yeah, they've given their citizens a calculator now to go and press at the end of it. So
what's the way when you bring mathematics to sport? Yes. It's always very interesting. France right now first going to qualify for the next round. They've done it convincingly, and good one for them. Australia, Denmark, Tunisia. They are there to battle it out as we look at those group there, Group C and D. Quickly, let's look at the result of Sunday. That was yesterday as matches were also played and a lot of results coming out there. Let's look at those matches now. Japan, Costa Rica. Well, Costa Rica that was beaten black and blue by Spain now got their own pound of play against Japan that defeated Germany.
If you look at the statistics, Costa Rica, they've had just four shots on target for their 2 match. That's yesterday. They had just 1 shot on target, and it was a goal.
It was a goal for Isha Fuller scoring at 81st minute.
Yes, and football is all about goal. If you like, play 90%, dribble everybody. As long as it did not score, nobody. So, good one for them.
Good one for Costa Rica.
Making the group so competitive.
Seriously, we'll be going to that group later, but we're still looking at the result now. We're talking about Japan, Costa Rica, and really fantastic one for Fuller, who actually got that goal in the 81st minute for Costa Rica. What a way. It's really an irony. Costa Rica was actually beaten by Spain 7-0, right? Yes. And Japan defeated Germany. They lost against Costa Rica. Well, Belgium now, Morocco, after playing goalless in their first game, they got this one right. They have to win this game. Side 73rd minute, Abouklal in the 92nd minute, and they were able to silence the second-rated best team to this tournament. That's Belgium by FIFA.
The last time I came here, I told you something about Morocco team. They are very organized. And when I was analyzing that Belgium-Canada game, if you observe, I told you Belgium are not playing well. I told you. So that yesterday, Morocco came with a clear plan. And contrary to that match, prior to that match, there's this rumor that Kevin De Bruyne said
they are old.
They are old so that one alone was actually destroying the.
Maybe you shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, I shouldn't know. I think it's very wrong for a player of his caliber to say that. That was already destabilizing the atmosphere in the dressing room already. Morocco they won very well. They won them based on merit. They won very well.
Good one for Morocco, winning courtesy size and Abouklal, who actually came on. I love the fact that the substitute came on and he was able to score 92nd minute in that particular game, giving you update concerning the outcome of all the games that was played Saturday and Sunday. Now we are on Sunday, and good one for Moroccan team. Really, you have to celebrate what they did. First match, they got a draw. Second one, they got a win. Now they have 4 points, although we get into that. Belgium, after winning against Canada, you'll be expecting them to also fight hard against Morocco. People
were calling Belgium golden generation. They don't have golden coach, in my opinion. They don't have a golden coach. Roberto Martinez is not a coach of proven integrity. One way or the other, there is something wrong about his tactics. Martinez can change, within 30 minutes, he can change like 4 or 5 formation within the match. He can change. Those players, they have very good talent at the moment, but they need a good coach. I don't think it's a good coach for Belgium.
Well, maybe they should come and get the Nigerians to come and coach them. Well, we just have to quickly look at Croatia versus Canada. It was a prevailing 4-1 against Canada. They lost their second game also. Well, right now they've joined Qatar to be out of this Mundial after losing Kramaric, Livaja, Maja scoring 36 and the 78th, making it a brace for Kramaric. You have Livaja scoring 44, and you have Maja making it the fourth one in the 94th minute. Even though Davis was the one that scored first, they actually started the fight, but they lost out.
That is their first ever World Cup goal since the inception of the competition since 1930. That's their first ever. My advice for Canada is they are the co-host with Mexico next time, just to go and prepare. So,
but I'm happy for Alphonso Davies. At least he really has shown his class that he's an outstanding player, not just a fluke that he's playing for Bayern Munich. He's really a very good player.
They played well yesterday from the beginning. They escaped the first 35 minutes before Croatia scored that goal. I didn't mean they escaped with that first half 1-0. It could have been a different case now.
I love that statement when you say escape. Well, right now, Spain versus Germany, a game that everyone wants to see. What will happen between the La Royas and the Die Mannschaft, as they call them. That's German versus the Spanish team, and the match ended 1-1. They fought hard. Fulkrug was able to pull one back for Germany.
Yes, there's something I observed about Germany yesterday. German have a specific pattern of play. What is happening to those Schweinsteiger, Ballack shots they are always shooting from? The German are playing like Spanish now. They dominated the position yesterday. If you watch anybody who watched the match, they dominated the position yesterday. Spanish were waiting on counter, which when they brought Alvaro Morata in, he got the goal. But Germany yesterday, they want to play inside there and not to, you don't do that. Shoot the shot. Because they had plenty chance yesterday to play short. But good one for the coach Flicks, bringing this Sane in for Gundogan. That changed the face of the game entirely. And the impact was too much yesterday. That Sane from Bayern Munich winger, he changed the face of the game. But good one for both of them. But I think Germany needed it more yesterday. They were supposed to win that match. But draw is a fair result for them. They will be hoping at the end of the day
they are able to make it.
Yes.
Well, good one for Germany, being able to share at least the spoil against Spain. It was a tough one, but at least they came through full cross scoring at the 83rd minute, and you have Morata making it first. At least right now, they actually shared that spoil there. Now, we quickly look at the way the table is standing in those two groups now. We go to Group E and F. Group E now, we have Spain topping with 4 points. Yes, they shared that spoil against Germany, so that makes them to have 4 points. You have Japan actually standing second. You have Costa Rica and Germany.
Oh, it's for sure Spain will win Japan the last match.
Why are you so sure? If Japan could defeat Germany, if they could defeat Germany, nothing stopped them from shocking Spain.
It's a football anyway, but Germany, they have
because look at Costa Rica. They lost against Spain. Now they beat Japan that defeated Germany.
This their group is so complicated.
Very complicated because right now anyone can still make it if you just get maybe complacent,
yes.
You are out. So from the way it is, Germany, if they are able to win their last game, they have 4 points.
Yes.
Costa Rica, and that's another one now. Germany will be facing Costa Rica next.
Yeah, Germany will be praying for Spain to win Japan. Then they have the work at their hand and win Costa Rica. That's just
well, it's going to be a tough one there. Will Germany be able to do it against Costa Rica as Spain did? We'll be giving you more concerning that when those games will be coming up. And now let's look at Group F as their table also standing now. In Group F, we have Croatia topping that group with 4 points alongside Morocco. Good one for our African brother, the Atlas Lions of Morocco, really fighting hard alongside Croatia there. That group is really getting interesting. Belgium with 3 points. Canada are out of this competition, but yes, the fact that they are actually out, they will still get about $10.5 million. And now you have Croatia, Morocco.
Yeah, that is a lot of money for me. Morocco will definitely be going to, because they are going to win Canada. That is their last match.
You are so sure?
No, they are going to win. Canada are just there to complete
to make the number.
Yeah, to make the number. They are going to win Canada, so that will take them to 7 points. They might even top the group.
Then Croatia will be facing Belgium, and Belgium is going to, at least they want to see if they can also win and get 4 points. And get 6 points. They have 3 points.
So it's the battle of, I call it the battle of who wants it more. That is the battle. So both of them know a win-win for them will make them qualify. So it's a final for both of them.
A final between Belgium and the team called Croatia. They are talking about Group F now. Quickly, let's run through some story. We've been giving you updates concerning the World Cup, and it's very interesting how teams are really dealing with one another. Let's look at it before we just briefly look at the fixtures for today. But before then, PSG forward Lionel Messi could join Inter Miami next season as highest paid MLS player. If he joins them, David Beckham is already at least talking with him, and if everything goes well, it could be made the highest paid MLS player. Well, from that place, we'll move straight to England now. Newcastle to make move for Vasco da Gama's Brazilian midfielder Andre Santos in January. They've got in Grangol from Australia. Now they are looking at Vasco da Gama, Andre Santos. Newcastle are really signing young players who will add value to that squad at St. James Park next season. And from there, Chelsea scouts are watching Ecuador and Bayern Leverkusen defender Piero Hincapié at the World Cup. They want to see how they can get him, and that player has been fantastic for Ecuador. Defender Piero there. Chelsea are really watching him. They want to see if they can get him to Stamford Bridge to add more value to that squad. Now we look at AC Milan, are keen on Switzerland forward Noah Okafor. Noah Okafor played for Red Bull Salzburg over there in Austrian League, and right now they want to get him to San Siro to join them. Well, Vincent, quickly, let's look at the fixtures for today, even though we're giving you live updates by evening for that, but quickly, let's look at the game for today. Big one, Cameroon, Serbia, South Korea, Ghana, Brazil, Switzerland, Portugal, Uruguay.
Cameroon, Serbia. It's a battle of continuous or dropping down. So Cameroon, I think they've lost their chance against Switzerland. That group is a very tough group.
But they can make it against Serbia.
They can win.
It is
Serbia.
very possible they can actually make it against Serbia.
If Cameroon cannot win
Switzerland, You don't
It's
see them
very
winning Serbia.
difficult. Brazil is a very, I told you, Brazil is a very competitive team. They are so good. For Serbia to lose to Brazil 2-0, that means they played their best. So, inform Alessandra Mitrovic, for the Fulham man, and Vilovic at Juventus. Those are two very good strikers. So, if on a very good day they have their day, I don't think Cameroon have the chance.
Well, as an African, I want to support Cameroon. Knows maybe the indomitable line will be dominating this game against Serbia. Nobody at least saw a lot of shocking results that we've seen so far in this tournament. Maybe Cameroon can just wake up to this game. Now, South Korea, Ghana. This is a game we want to see Ghanaians coming out, at least losing that game against Portugal, even though it was painful, but let them use this opportunity to get a win against South Korea and make it open. If
Ghana come with that spirit they played Portugal with that same spirit, I see them taking the day.
At least if Costa Rica, South Korea, Japan, they play the same style, put the ball on the floor, you know, they are very fast, very pacey. Don't give them a chance to play on the floor. If you give them that chance, they can outbeat outsmart you. But for Ghana, I expect them to come out smoking.
If they come with that spirit they play Portugal, yes, they lost, but fine. If the coach can talk to them, that the same spirit they play Portugal, they win.
Play South Korea with that spirit.
With that spirit, I see them taking the day.
It is very possible that Cameroon, Ghana will be doing well today. Let's see what they'll be offering. Looking at the fixtures for tonight, well, a lot of matches will be coming up. 4 matches will be coming up today. And we have to look at our African brothers, Cameroon, Ghana. Hopefully they will do well. Brazil, Switzerland, 5 p.m. Portugal, Uruguay. Those are the 2 matches. A tough one also.
It's a Brazilian affair for me. Brazil will win Switzerland. Portugal, Uruguay, that's the only tough match there. Portugal, Uruguay. Both,
so it's a balanced game?
It's a very balanced game. Both 2 good teams. Uruguay, complete strikers. Nunes, Suarez, Cavani, seeing all those. It's a threat to them. Then Cristiano, old age, but he's still doing it. But it's a very balanced game. Anybody can win that game. But Brazil, Switzerland, Brazil will take the day.
Well, well, what about Valverde too? Valverde also is playing well for Uruguay.
That is why I said Portugal, Uruguay. I think it's a very balanced game because they have both quality players.
So it's like Uruguay-Portugal match is like 50-50.
Anybody can win the game.
Swinging to any side, anyone can win.
Yes,
then Brazil, Switzerland. You are giving Brazil.
I'm giving it to Brazil.
Then it means Ghana should do everything possible to defeat South Korea and make it open between that particular group of South Korea, Ghana, Portugal, Uruguay. Yes. Cameroon, Serbia, we are urging them, talking about Cameroon, to also come out smoking. They are indomitable lions. They should be dominating this game. Who knows? Maybe they will actually surprise the world, just like Morocco right now they are doing. They are making us so proud. The Atlas of Morocco are really doing so well, showing class. It's been a wonderful time, and we wish all the African teams the best in this particular game. Vincent, if you are to look at the maybe scoreline, just one word.
Okay.
Ghana match. Ghana South Korea.
Ghana South Korea. Ghana 2-1.
Cameroon.
Serbia 2-0, winning Cameroon.
Oh my goodness. Well, I hope that the table will turn there. Good one. Vincent Okara has been the one in the studio talking sport with me, and a nice one having you around. Always 360 Sport. I am Adeniyi Ajishafe. Thanks for watching.